Alright. So, not gonna lie. Wasn't expecting to make something like this. And even after the news broke out, I honestly was, como dice, second guessing if I should do this or not. And since I'm respecting the dead, keeping the ads off, as I usually do. I'm sure you guys heard the news. It's a couple of news that happened. One I'm not going to talk about because it's not worth mentioning. The juice is loose. I already know what I'm talking about probably, but I'm mentioning that. If you haven't guessed already. But this is about something else. This is about lead singer of Linkin Park, Chester Bennington, found dead at the age of 41 from an apparent suicide. And this is difficult to talk about. Not just because of the subject itself, of course, but for me, a personal way. And I'll just get the personal out of the way, just get it over with. When I was about 11, 12 years old, I was in a dark place in my life. Yeah, I'd always had been picked on. It wasn't like it just started when I was 11. I've always been picked on. It's because I was different. Because, I'm not going to say it was because, it was race. Oh, you were mixed. Or, oh, all the kids were skinny and you were fat. And you were a chubby baby. A chubby kid. And, kids acting like they're 17, 18 years of age, and yours truly is too busy being a kid, watching and playing with like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon and just kid things. And I always got picked on because of that, both physically and emotionally, verbally, obviously. And it was just tough. And I remember it was around like late 2001, early 2000, late 2001, early 2002. There was this group came out called Linkin Park. They were kind of like an underground kind of group. Some people were just hearing about them, on VH1 and MTV and all the musical channels, really. And I never really heard of them that much. I knew some of the kids I went to school with were like, "Oh, this is a cool band, Linkin Park." Blah, blah, blah. So one of the first few CDs that I got, and not including, like Smash Mouth or Now That's What I Call Music, which I still can't believe they're still making CDs of those. I was at Walmart recently, and I think they're selling like number 79 or something crazy. But point is, it was one of the first few CDs I ever owned, and it was this one right here. Sorry for the glare. Hybrid Theory. And these songs really helped me out. It helped me get out of the dark place. And it's amazing what music can do to a person. And, because I had those bad thoughts. I mean bad thoughts, I meaning, why am I here? Why am I here living this earth, this world, this planet? Why does this happen to me? And these helped. This helped. Found this, by the way, just like 10 minutes ago. Just browsing through my room. I knew I had it somewhere, but found out. Yeah, I'm not a fake fan like some people are, because, when you die, you get these fake fans going, oh yeah, I love Linkin Park, I'm listening to, Metara right now, or Reanimation, which was pretty much a remix of this, which was pretty good actually, pretty underrated. If you haven't ever listened to it, I suggest you do. It's just, some of the tracks on there are insanely good. It's crazy what how much change you can make to a different song by the same song by just remixing it a bit with various artists and different genres of music mixed into one. But I'll never forget how the CD helped my life. And I'm not going to be dramatic and say something like, oh, I would have killed myself if it wasn't for the CD. I'm not saying that by any stretch of imagination. I'm just saying that coping through the whole being bullied, picked on, and being, verbally and physically abused by other kids growing up. This helped. So, and of course, later on in life, I just didn't care what people thought of me. I still don't. I see people like saying, "Oh, I'm best friends with so and so. Oh, I got hired because I'm best friends with so and so." I'm saying they're like, "Okay, cool, good for you. That's your life. This is my life. I'd rather be who I am than be." Long story short, than be a kiss ass. Simple as that. So, but anywho, that's just for me with this whole thing, and then with obviously the whole Chester taking his own life at the age of 41. First of all, I don't condone him taking his own life. The man left behind 6 kids, including his oldest, which was just 10 years old. And I can understand when people are saying it's selfish. I completely, 110% understand that. It's just, you never know what's going through somebody's life. Whether it's your friend, family member, somebody you just walk down the street and see, or somebody you just, go to the supermarket, you bump into, you never met in your whole entire life. You just never know. The mental illness is something you don't joke about. You don't. Because it can be scary. People talk about illness itself, whether it's cancer or any kind of cancer or any disease. And while that is absolutely horrible, mental illness is tough. I've seen it happen in family members. Some people I've called friends. Even some people who I've worked with. Fellow colleagues. It's difficult to watch, it's difficult to talk about, and it's difficult to, sometimes for people, it's difficult to comprehend. So, it's just a very tough situation. And, my heart goes out to his family members, friends, assume his friends, obviously being his bandmates, through this whole time. It just sucks. It really does. And like I said, I'm not condoning of what he did. So please do not interpret this by me condoning of taking his own life while having 6 children. It's just, it's a difficult situation to discuss. I understand that completely. Well, I'm saying in this video, aka vlog. So, I just wanted to say that, and I do hope though that he's finally at peace. May he rest in peace. And hope you guys didn't mind me sharing that little story with you. I know it was the first time I ever really shared it out in a public manner. But, I didn't want to get too detailed because there were some details I did myself, believe it or not. But again, I didn't want to make it, traumatized or anything such as that. So, anywho, that's it for me. If you're new to this channel, don't be afraid to subscribe down below. I also got a Twitter account, in case you don't know. That'll be right in the description box, most likely than not. And that's it from me, really. Just, don't be afraid to ask how someone's doing. And I know you can't always know what they're doing. They could be lying to you. They could look perfectly fine. Don't agitate them, obviously. But, if they don't look right, just know that there's always someone there. Or there's usually at least somebody there. So, that's it for me, really. So, catch you on the flip side, everyone. Later.